Hello students, in today's mathematics class we are going to start with chapter 5 exponents and powers. Let us understand what are exponents. The number of times a number is multiplied by itself is called the exponent. Means if a number is multiplied more than one time, we can write it in exponential form. If a is a number and if we multiply it m number of times, so on m times, okay, then we can write this number in exponential form. It will be written as a raised to power m. Here m is the exponent, or it is known as power or index. Alright, and here a is the base of it. A is base. Okay, now let us take an example. If I multiply 5 into 5 into 5, now you can see 5 is multiplied 3 times. So it means I can write it as 5 raised to power 3. Here 5 is the base and 3 is its exponent. It means 5 into 5 into 5. We can do it vice versa also. Here I have a number 125. 125 means when we expand and in prime factors, we will get it as 5 into 5 into 5. So we can write it as 5 raised to power 3. Okay. And if I have 5 raised to power 3, we can write it as 5 into 5 into 5, and we can get it in simple number 125. So the number of times a number is present, that is the exponent. Now let us understand few important points. Minus 1 raised to power n, it will be equal to 1 if n is even, and it will be equal to minus 1 if n is odd. What does this mean? It means if we have even power of minus 1, even power of minus 1 means, let us take an example. If minus 1 raised to power, here I have 4. 4 is an even number. It means when I multiply minus 1 4 times, I will get result positive. Now 1 4 times when we multiply, it will remain 1, but it will be plus 1. Why? Because negative sign is multiplied 4 times. Same way, when this minus 1 has power negative, power odd, it means here result will be negative. So if I have minus 1 raised to power 3, minus 1 raised to power 3 means it is to be multiplied 3 times. So it will be minus 1, because minus sign multiplies odd number of times, that is 3. Alright. Next point is when we have a upon b raised to power n, it will be equal to an upon bn. Means here if we have a fraction, for example, if I have a fraction 2 upon 3 raised to power 2, it can be written as 2 raised to power 2 as well as 3 raised to power 2. Means when we have a fraction, its common power is n. That power is for numerator as well as for denominator. Alright, now let us start with exercise 5.1. Here the first question is, write in exponential form. We know a number of times a number is multiplied, that is the exponent. Here we can see minus 2 is multiplied 6 times. So its answer will be minus 2 raised to power 6. Now we are given number 1 lakh. 1 lakh has 5 zeros. It means it will, here we can write it as 10 into 10 5 times. Alright. 10 into 10, when we multiply 5 times we get 1 lakh. Now it means it can be written as 10 raised to power 5. Next question is 3 into 2 into 2 into 3 into a into a. Here you can see 3 is present 2 times, 2 is present 2 times and a is present 2 times. So it means we can write it as 3 raised to power 2 into 2 raised to power 2 into a raised to power 2. Alright. Second question is write in exponential form. Fraction given to us is minus 125 on 8. Now when we find prime factors of 125 when we find in prime factors form, we get here 5, 25, 5, 5 and 5, 1. Same way we know 8 can be written as product of 2's. Okay, so we get it here 2 2's are 2 1's are. So when we will write 125 as 5 into 5 into 5 and 8 as 2 into 2 into 2. Now this minus sign. So if I write minus sign with 5, so 3 times negative sign is negative, okay, odd number of times. So we can write it as minus 5 on 2, and here both the numbers are 3 times. It means their power is 3. So this is the exponential form of it. Third question, expressed in the form of p upon q. P upon q means in simple fraction. So here minus 3 upon 5 raised to power 4. We will multiply 4 times. Alright, even number of times when negative sign multiplies, it becomes positive. And here 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, it becomes 81. Same way when we multiply 5 4 times, we get 625. Negative sign even number of times will become positive. Okay, now fourth question is simplify. Here we are given again exponential form. We will expand and solve it. Minus 2 is to be multiplied 4 times and 10 is to be multiplied 2 times, minus 10. Alright, now 6 times negative sign will be positive, and when we multiply them all, we get here 2 2's the 4 2's the 8 2's the 16 and 2 zeros of 10 and 10. Okay, so this is. Next is 5 raised to power 2 into 2 raised to power 4. 5 raised to power 2 means 5 into 5, and 2 raised to power 4 means 2 2's the 4, 2's the 8, 2's the 16. So we get here 400 as answer. Alright, next we have question number 5. Question number 5 is evaluate minus 9 raised to power 3. Minus 9 raised to power 3 means minus 9 into minus 9 into minus 9. So negative sign 3 times, odd number of times, so answer will be negative. So here we get 729 as product. Next is 2 upon 5 raised to power 3 and 2 cube upon 5. We have to find their values and then we will check which is greater. Now let us first expand 2 upon 5 whole power 3. It means 2 upon 5 is to be multiplied 3 times. That means 2 2's the 4, 2's the 8, 5 5's the 25, 5's the 125. Next we have 2 cube upon 5. It means 2 is to be multiplied 3 times, but 5 is once here. Okay, so it is 8 on 5. Now we have to see here which one is greater, this one or this one. Now the number in which the denominator is more, that is smaller number. Here numerators are 8 and 8 here. but denominator here is 125 and here is 5. So we can see here 125 denominator is more, but 5 is the denominator lesser than it. It means 8 upon 5 is the greater fraction. So 8 upon 5 is greater. It means 2 cube upon 5 is greater. Alright. Seventh question is identify the greater number. So here we have to find 2 cube. 2 cube means 2 raised to power 3. That is 2 into 2 into 2. Here 3 square means 3 into 3. Now we know 8 and here we get 9. Now we know which one is greater. 9 is greater than 8. Therefore 3 square is greater than 2 cube. Now minus 2 raised to power 6. Minus 2 raised to power 6 means minus 2 into 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 minus 2. It means here we get minus sign is 6 times. It will become positive. So it is 64. Okay. Same way when we have minus 6 raised to power 2, that is equal to minus 6 into minus 6, that is plus 36. Now 64 is greater than 36. That means which is greater? Minus 2 raised to power 6 is greater than 6 raised to power 2. Question number 8 is express in power notation. Means we have to write in exponential form. For that we are given the fraction 256 upon 625. That means we have to first find their prime factors. Okay, so let us divide 256 by 2. We get as 2, 2 is the 4, 2 8 is the 16, again 2, 2 6 the 12, 2 4 the 8, again we divided by 2, 32, again 2, 16, 2 8 the 16, 2 4 the 8, and then 2 2 the 4 and 2 1s are here. Same way we can find for 625. Here 125, then 5 25s, then 5 5s. So here we get 256 as product of prime factors is 2 is here 8 times. Okay, and 625 we have 5 4 times. So we can write it as 2 raised to power 8 and 5 raised to power 4. This is our answer. Next part is minus 243 upon 3125. So let us find first prime factors of 243. 3 8s are, 3 1s are, 3 27, 3 9, 3 3s are, and 3 1s are. Same way we will find for 3125. So 5 6 are, 5 2s are, 5 5s are, again 5. We get here 125. Then 5 we get 25. Then 5 we get 5 here, and last is 5. Now we can see here 243. When we write as a product of primes, we are writing here 3 multiplied 5 times, but here minus 243 is given. Odd number of times when negative sign multiplies, it means it will remain negative. Okay, so here we can write it as minus 3 5 times, and here we have 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 5 times. So both minus 3 and 5 are multiplied 5 times. So 5 is the common power to both. So we can write it as minus 3 upon 5 raised to power 5. Alright. Now let us come to question number 9. Find the value of x. Here we are given minus 4 raised to power x is equal to minus 1024. It means if we write minus 1024 as 4 raised to power something, base 4, it means now when we will find prime factors of 1024, we will divide it by 4 only. Why by 4? Because here we have base as minus 4. Same base we want in this side also. So here 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20, 5 6 are 24, 4 6 are 24, then 4 6 are 24, 4 4s are 16, 4. Now 1 6 4 4 4 1. So we get here 4 5 times. So we can say that minus 4 raised to power x is equal to, here we can write it as minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. So this is this left side as it is, right side we get minus 4 raised to power 5. Now as base is same, so we can equate the powers. So it means therefore x is equal to 5 is our answer. I hope you have understood this. Now 10th question is, if a is equal to 3, b is equal to 2, find the value of a minus b raised to power a. This is substitution of values. So we will put a as 3 and b as 2. A as 3. Now when we solve the bracket, 3 minus 2, 1 raised to power 3 means 1 into 1 into 1. It means 1 is the answer only. Second part is a upon b raised to power b. So we can put their values here. A is 3, b is 2. It means 3 upon 2 is to be multiplied 2 times. That means 9 upon 4 is our answer. Alright. Next question number 11 is, simplify minus 3 raised to power 2 into 4 upon 3 power 3. Now we will expand and multiply. Here minus 3 raised to power 2 means minus 3 into minus 3 into 4 on 3 is to be written 3 times. Alright. Now here 3 can be cancelled with these 3's. Okay. And here we are left with 4 4's the 16, 4's the 64, and here 3. This minus sign 2 times means it will become positive. So 64 on 3. So we can convert it into mixed fraction also. It is 21, 1 on 3. Alright. Next part. Fifth part is minus 3 upon 5 raised to power 2. Means we have to write it as minus 3 upon 5 2 times. 2 upon 3 raised to power 4 means 2 upon 3 is to be written 4 times. And minus 5 on 6 2 times means minus 5 on 6 into minus 5 on 6. Now we can cancel them here as much as possible. 3 cancels with 3. Here 5 cancels with 5. Now 2 3 is the 6, and here also 2 3 is the 6. Now negative sign 1 2 3 4, even number of times, so it means our answer will be positive. Now 2 2 is the 4, In the numerator, we are left with 4, and in the denominator, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 4 times 3 means 81. So this is the answer of fifth part, 4 on 80. Question number 12 is, simplify 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon 4 cube bracket into 2 raised to power 3. So we will start from innermost bracket always. Now 1 upon 2 raised to power 2 means here we have 1 on 2 into 1 on 2. Same way 1 upon 4 raised to power 3 means it will be multiplied 3 times. And 2 raised to power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, now let us solve the bracket first. Now this is 1 on 4 minus 1 on 64. Okay, and into 8 here. Now we will solve the bracket by taking LCM. 64, 4 16s are 64 to 16 into 1 is 16, and here 1 as it is into 8. So we get here 15 on 64 into 8, that is 8 eighths. So we get here 15 on 8. 15 on 8 means 17 on 8 is the answer. So I have done from exercise 5.1, from each question I have done few parts, and remaining parts you will do on your own in your registers, and do these parts also. Okay, so complete exercise 5.1 in your registers.